Hey there, Libra. Alright, so you guys have been waiting patiently, and generally when I do these videos now, I'm going to do them 6 one day, 6 the next day. Sometimes that won't happen, but I'll try to keep that so that we can keep it moving, okay? First off, being told though, you guys, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We've grown the channel from about 20 people to over 4,000 people in less than a year, and it's about 10 months. And that to me is amazing. I've never had anything like this happen before, but because of that and because of the success of the channel, we're able to keep improving and keep growing, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I really appreciate that. So thank you so much, and I'm very, very grateful. So let's keep it going, right? Let's see what can happen here. With that being said, we're going to get started on your reading, but before I do that, I want to tell you that Moon Phase Tarot, okay, and she's going to be at the end of this video. She's also down in the description. You can look at her channel. She's doing something I've never seen any other YouTuber do, and that's to take what your soulmate looks like and to actually show you what they look like, okay? So from a soulmate to a showmate, right? Because you're going to see what they look like. She's going to show you what they could possibly look like. And it's awesome. I've never seen anything like that before, and it's not really awkwardly done. It's actually done really well, and I think it's cool. Again, check it out if you guys want to. It's amazing. And please subscribe to her and to me if you guys haven't already. But she needs a good little boost here, and trust me, she goes above and beyond for you guys to make these videos. So you will really appreciate her. She puts in a lot of effort and time and genuinely cares about people. So I feel like that's kind of hard to find in this world, and sometimes. And so if you find someone like that, hold on to them. They're precious people, right? Let me see what else we have here. Oh, okay. So these are absolutely cross-watchable. These are designed that you can watch this one, and then you can watch whoever you're interested in. You can see what they're going through, and you can do that. And this is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. So if you don't resonate with this, you can go with the sun, moon, and rising sign and see what's going on with those other ones and see what you resonate with, okay? With that being said, you guys, I do private readings. I absolutely do private readings. You can look at vitaltarot.com down below. I offer a bunch of different private readings. And yeah, and that would help me a lot. That helps to support Vital Prana, and I really appreciate you guys so far on this journey. It's been awesome. I can't wait to see where it's going, where it's headed, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. And yeah. All right. So, with that being said, let's get started with your reading here, Libra. And so I have, our first question is, how are you feeling about love right now? And what I get is this. I get the 5 of Wands. So this to me, how you're feeling about love right now is you're feeling kind of scattered. It's kind of hard for you to focus. It's kind of hard for you to pinpoint one thing. So there could be a few different partners that you're thinking about. But there's definitely this energy where you're feeling scattered, or you're feeling like there's no time for love. You're just scattered. You're everywhere. You're working on a project. You have children. You're in college. There's so many different things that could possibly be going on. But I'm seeing that as being a few of them. So there's definitely stress here, and there's definitely focusing not so much on love because you feel like there's no time for it, which is interesting because I feel like you want a relationship, but if there's no time for it, then you need to make time and see what's going on that way. So why do you feel this way? And I get the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, and I know this is confusing. Hanged Man's normally upside down, which is, I mean, that's confusing, right? Hanged Man, okay, we're going to read it like this. No, I'm just kidding. But normally it's like this, and that's right side up, but then it's like this, and it's upside down. Anyway, confusing, I know. But, so when I see it upside down, it's refusing to see things from a different perspective. So the reason you're feeling scattered is because you're not seeing things the way you feel like. You could be being stubborn in the way you're seeing things, or you're not seeing things the way you feel like you should be seeing them. But there's definitely this conflictive force of like not being able to let go, not being able to let yourself just be and just relax. So that's kind of what I'm seeing there. This sense of like, I can't let go. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. And you know what? You can, but for some reason you're thinking you can't. Okay. And sometimes, especially with Libras, we get, I'm a Libra in a few of my different parts in my chart there, but the Libras tend to have this mentality of like analyzing everything to death, and they can be very kind souls, but they like to analyze. And you can't spell analyze without anal, and if you're anal retentive about things and you're too in your own head, you're not going to be living your own life. You're going to be focusing too much on things that don't matter, and you have to, think everything. You have to overthink, overanalyze everything. So this is to let things go and to let things relax a little bit. Okay, and so what's been happening in your life recently? This could be focusing on love, but it could be other things as well. So let's see. And you've been taking a rest, which is good. Or you've been trying to take a rest. I don't necessarily feel like the rest has been successful. It's like in the middle of the day. Like for me personally, if I'm trying to take a nap in the middle of the day. Hey girl, come here. Oh, here we go. This is Allie, right here, you guys. She's a Shorkie, Shih Tzu Yorkie, okay? And she's very, very cute. So I feel like you guys have been trying to take a rest, but for me, it's like when I'm trying to take a rest, the cats are running around, the dogs are, or Allie's barking, the one that you just saw, or not barking, but she can be a little disruptive sometimes. And other things can be happening, other things can be going on, and so it's like you're trying to take a rest, but something is calling you to work. And so that's where the scattered energy is coming into play. My word of advice would be, if that's what you feel like is going on, take a vacation, take some rest days, do what you need to do, but don't just rest and have it be something at home. Rest in a way where you feel rejuvenated. Don't rest in a way where you feel like, I need more rest. Does that make sense? Like, rest in a way that's more rejuvenating. Have a spa day, have a day where you're collecting yourself, have a getaway kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is, will I find love soon? And I get death in reverse. And so this is interesting because we have the 12th major arcana, which is the Hangman in reverse, and we have death in reverse. This is refusing to see other points of view, and this is refusing to change. So there's definitely not anything coming in the future because you guys are resisting change. Something's going on. It could be dealing with self-love, but it could also be dealing with putting way too much on your plate, trying to people please way too many people, and trying too hard for too long on things that don't necessarily matter. Like trying to make your reputation perfect, or trying to focus on getting that status symbol, or rewards in a certain way that aren't necessary for a happy life, but for some reason you feel like you need them, but you don't. And so I'm seeing that being something where once that's kind of resolved and taken care of, you can start to change, you can start to shift, you can start to let go of those limiting beliefs. But until that happens, you're going to kind of be in that mind space. So then we have here, when you do find love next time, will it be a romantic soulmate? Okay, and I get the Two of Swords in reverse. And so this to me is saying that, well, okay, so if I read it the way I'm thinking, or the way it's coming through, I feel like this is saying that you will find love, but I don't sense that it'll be a soulmate love. Once you've started to work on these problems, something's going to come up, something's going to happen with a possible, not soulmate, but like a karmic person that's going to come into your life, and they're going to be like kind of testing you and seeing what your boundaries are. The universe sends tests like people to us, and we see how well we perform based on how we interact with these people. If you feel like you have to interact with this person, you have to be with this person, then that's your own choice. But I do not sense that this would be a soulmate relationship. It would be like a karmic relationship. So if you're working on yourself enough and you're understanding yourself well enough, you won't have to go through the karmic part. But if you still need more help, if you still need more life lessons, then by all means this person will come in and they will help you with life lessons. And it may be incredibly painful, but that's kind of what I'm seeing that could happen there, because we learn life lessons sometimes in many different ways. Many different ways, shapes, and forms. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And you can change that, because anything that I say, it's not set in stone. It's reading the most probable future for the given outcome at the moment. It doesn't mean that that's going to happen definitely. It just means that it could happen. And here's what you can do to make it so it doesn't quite go that way if you want to change it. With that being said, you guys, again, Moon Phase Tarot, all one word, Moon Phase Tarot, not face, but Phase. And if you guys would like a private reading, you can look down below at vitaltarot.com. I updated the whole website, gave it a huge makeover. It took me some time, and I still have some work to do on there, but there's going to be, you can pay for some of my services. You can look at some of my blog posts that I'm going to be putting up there. You can look at, eventually, it'll be a lot more going on than there is now, but I just launched it, so take a look at it. Tell me what you guys think. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much again. And have an awesome day, okay? Take care, and ta-ta.